Okay, in example 3, we have a sum of $1,000 is invested at an interest rate of 4% per year. Find the time required for the amount to grow to $4,000 if interest is compounded continuously. Okay, so we have the starting amount of 1,000, and because it's continuous growth, remember that's the E formula. 4% is 4.04 times t, and we want to end up with 4,000 at the end, and we want to figure out how many years does it take. So again, we want to isolate the e, so divide by the 1,000. So we are going to get e to the 0.04 t equals 4. So now we apply the natural log to both sides. So we have 0.04 t equals natural log of 4. So t equals ln of 4 over 0.04. So plug this in your calculator. So we're going to get 34.66. So roughly that's 34 years and about 8 months. Okay, in example 4, we have a slightly different problem. Find the annual percentage yield for an investment that earns interest at a rate of 6% per year compounded daily. So there are two parts to this equation. First, we need to figure out how much the principal will grow. And then we apply a simple interest formula to find the percentage yield. So let's start with our regular formula for interest, for compounded interest. So A equals P, so the principal of 1 plus 0.06. And we have 365 because it's compounded daily to the 365. And we need to do this for 1 year, so times 1, so it's just 365 up there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out this part right here. They didn't give us a principal amount, but to find the percentage yield, we just need to figure out what is that interest part right there. So we have P times, when I plug all of that into the calculator, I get 1.06183. Okay. So this shows us that after 1 year, a principal will grow by this amount. So I'm going to take this guy now, this 1.06183, and I'm going to look at a simple interest formula. So simple interest remember that formula is just A equals the principal times 1 plus r to the t. Now that's just if something is compounded once per year, that sort of thing. But the only part that we really need to look at to figure out the percentage yield is just this thing inside. So 1 plus r. And we are going to set that equal to 1.06183. And solve for r. That's our percentage yield. So if we subtract 1 from both sides, r is going to be 0.06183. So our annual percentage yield is 6.183%.